right, should be live now. Well, we got one on, one out here for the Tigers. Torres has a base hit on his first day back from the injured list. What a surprise. Valencia was sent down for our young friend. What the fuck? That shit was so loud. Scared the shit out of me. All right. I'll get the playback up. All right, we're good now. We're live. And that'll be another hit on a 1-1 count or 1-0 count. Looks like that'll be a ball hit into the gap. That could be extra bases. It looks like the runner will get to third, so it'll be second and third with only one away. Nice job by Colt Keith to hit a double. Nice way to start off this inning. Let's see if we can't get some runs. What's up, Daniel? It'll be Colt's 10th double of the year. Now we'll see if Riley Green can't drive in some runs here off Talion. Wow, he's a high ERA pitcher. We're feasting. Maybe this is the guy we feast on. You know, every so often Tigers can hit a high ERA right-hander. It's not impossible. Just not very likely. Ball one. He afraid of Riley Green? What a treat. And that'll drive in a run, at least one. Maybe it's a 3-run homer. It is, in fact, a 3-run homer. Riley Green hits his 15th of the year. His last two at-bats have been home runs, if you remember last night. Riley Green hits a 3-run shot. Tigers go up 3-0 here in the top of the first, and right away, the Tigers strike. Hell yeah, 15th of the year, 3-run shot. Let's go. Good start to the game. Hell, if we could have did this versus the Angels yesterday, we'd have won. By the way, if anyone hasn't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps the stream out, gets more people in here. We have about 5 right now. If you don't feel like chatting, that's especially helpful. Here's Dylan Dingler now with one out and nobody on. 3-0 Tigers lead. That's ball one. Tigers jumping on Talion here in the top of the first. Or Talon. Fouled away, it's 1-1. What do we got? The fuck is going on? 1-1. Well, this is a lot more entertaining than yesterday's game. That's for darn sure. Ball two, 2-1 now. All right, good start. Like what we want to see. Cleveland's up 10-2, or is that? Yeah, that says 10-2 on Minnesota. So that's not great. What's up, Richard? Yeah, not a bad start at all. If we can pitch good tonight, we got a good game ahead of us. 2-2. We'll want as many runs as we can score off the Cubs. These NL Central teams are no joke. The National League Central squads. You know, the Cubs are in last place, and they're 56-43. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. They're pretty close, though. It's not like they're in first. That'll be ball 2, or ball 3. It's 3-2. Full count here with one away for Dingler. Let's see what he gets. Let's see how he reacts. Only one. Oh, and he hits a solo homer. Back-to-back jacks for the Tigers. Riley Green hits a homer, and then Dylan Dingler says, anything you can do, I can do even better. And he hits his 20th homer of the year. Wow, that's a lot of home runs for Dylan Dingler. Dylan Dingler hits his 20th homer of the year. Good for first on the team. And the Tigers now lead 4-0. A nice full count home run. Tigers are battering Michael Talion here in the first. I believe his name is Michael. Or Jameson or something like that. What's up, Jacob? And the Tigers are up 4-0 here. There's a mound visit here. They're going to come talk to him and say, what the fuck's going on? Carpenter's up now with the 4-0 Tigers lead and back-to-back jacks. Could we see back-to-back-to-back? I know, JD. Everyone's like, wait, Carp could actually make this a back-to-back-to-back jack. And then, you know, Torque's due up after that. We could go back to back to back to back. Sheesh. Game's going to be over by the 7th inning, and I'm going to go. It's going to be 7-0 in the bottom of the, after the top of the 7th. I'm be like, all right, y'all have a good night. I'm out of here. I don't do blowouts. Who's pitching for us? Is it Valdez today? Call it strike one to Carp. Yeah, you guys are up pretty comfortably in your game, 10-2. That's a pretty hard one to blow. You know what's weird is, like, in my entire life, the Tigers, whenever they show up to Wrigley Field, they just turn into, like, the most menacing home run hitting team in all of baseball. I'm not even kidding, by the way. I've watched games where, like, really bad Tigers teams pop up into fucking Wrigley and they'll win like 16-2. I've never understood what happens when the Tigers enter Wrigley Field. I think I've almost, like, it feels rare to say, like, yeah, the Tigers lost to the Cubs at Wrigley Field in my lifetime, you know, since 1993. It's just like, yeah, I think the Tigers usually win here. There's going to be someone that's like, actually, the Cubs have 2 games ahead of them all time since 1993. It's going to be like, I don't care. 2-2. Your nerd statistics mean nothing to my feelings. Ha ha ha. Tigers are up 4-0 with 1 away. Here's Carp with the 2-2 count. We have back-to-back home runs right now. If Carp hits one here, it'll be back-to-back-to-back. Ball 3, 3-2. Boy, tell ya. And you know what's crazy? This dude's only thrown 19 pitches. And it's 4-0 Tigers. He's just getting crushed immediately in these at-bats. And that's fouled away. That would have been ball 4 if Carey just let it go. 3-2 it'll remain after a foul ball. If Flaherty pitches like he has been before the All-Star break, we should be good to go. Damn, Carp got out. That was a strike anyway. He just struck out. So, yeah, good swing. Grounded out, though. Unfortunate. That'll be the second out of the inning. Now up is Spencer Torkelson. Tigers up 4 here on the strength of a 3-run homer by Riley Green, then a solo shot by Dylan Dingler right after. They went back-to-back. Let's see what Torque can do here now with 2 away in the top of the first. You don't know how you guys beat the Minnesota Twins, Jacob? Is that what you're saying? You don't know how you beat a team that's a sub 500 record? I hate you, Jacob. I'm not going to lie, dude. You're annoying. How did my team that's 13 games over 500 beat a team that's 7 games under? I don't understand how we did that. Well, because you're fundamentally a better team on the pitching level, defensive level, offensive level, coaching level. Yeah, I don't know how you guys pulled that off over a team that's under 500 the entire season, despite your team being 500 ever since April 1st. Yeah, Jacob, I don't get it either. How did you guys pull it off with a far superior offense, a far superior defense, far superior pitching, and a coaching gap that is so wide I don't even know how to begin to describe the difference between Stephen Vogt and whoever the fuck is managing the Minnesota Twins? Jacob, can you please tell me how you guys did this? How the lowly Cleveland Guardians, who have been in first place since the beginning of the season, somehow destroyed the Minnesota Twins? We're all confused, Jacob. How'd you guys pull this off? You guys are a 1-win team. This is going to be your 2nd win of the year. Despite the fact that you have like nearly 60 wins already. Just, Jacob, not to be rude, dude, but like, Jesus Christ, dude, I hate people like you. I hate when people have a good team that's playing like just fine and is like well over 500, and they're like, I don't know how we beat this team that never wins. It's like, well, because you're better than them. 3-run homer by Riley Green, and then Dylan Dingler followed it up with a solo shot. Back to back home runs. Yeah, Jacob, JD, I don't understand why any Guardians fan would be like, I don't know how we beat the Minnesota Twins. It's like, I hope you lose now. I hope you lose the next two. I hope your team loses every game going forward and all your players get killed in a plane crash like in We Are Marshall. I hate fans like that. I genuinely do. It's so obnoxious. It's like if your football team's 14-0 and then you beat a 1-win team. I don't know how we pulled that off, guys. Golly gee willikers. It's like, well, I mean, you have like the best team in the league versus a team that hasn't won a game since last year. 1-1. Yeah, of course you won. Like what? Like what? You're playing the Minnesota Twins. We'd sweep them. Like, yeah, I would hope the Guardians beat the Twins. 1-1. How do you like Obsession? 1-1 here on Pete Crow Armstrong. It's Crow Armstrong, Suzuki, Bush to lead it off. Crow Armstrong, Suzuki, and Bush here in the bottom of the first. 4-0 Tigers. It's 1-2. Yeah, it's a creepy movie. I don't really find it scary, though. I don't know. Like, if you watch it a second time, it's absolutely not scary, but I guess it's kind of it is a creepy movie if you watch it a second time. It's kind of creepy. Laughing at the We Are Marshall comments go. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. By the way, Jacob, I don't actually hate you. I really hate when you do that. When you're like, damn, how did we win? It's like, well, you're a better team. It'd be like if you guys beat the Angels. Be like, dude, I don't know how we just did this, but we just beat the Anaheim Angels of California. It's like, yeah, no shit, dude. Pete Crow Armstrong lines out. That'll be the first out of the inning. Nice job by Flaherty to get an out. Nice play by Kevin McGonigal. Takes that away. I haven't seen Backrooms yet, so I don't know. But conceptually, I don't understand what they could make a movie of Backrooms about. So I'll have to go see it. I could watch videos about it, I suppose. I thought Obsession would be a little scarier, but it's more of a creepy movie that makes you think a lot. Strike one to Suzuki. This is the son of Ichiro, by the way. Ichiro Suzuki. This is his son. Don't look it up. You could just believe me. If you look it up, you're gay. Called strike two. It's 0-2. You just got to take my word for it that this is Ichiro's son. They have the same last name. How could I be wrong? It's not. It'd be weird if you told me I was wrong. Flaherty's been very good since his time on the injured list. Remember what I was saying all year long about Jack Flaherty? How I'm like, he's hurt. Richard, you probably heard me say this prior to him going on the injured list, right? Watch this guy actually be Ichiro's son, and I'm just like talking. If he actually is, then he's not actually Ichiro's son, and I've been lying. It's not very funny if you just say someone is someone's kid or brother or sibling or they are related. If they're actually related, there's nothing funny about that. 2-2. But if they're not related, then you say they are. But if like in the case of like Equiminius St. Brown and Amon-Ra St. Brown, you would never admit that they're actually brothers. The joke would be that they're not related. They just have the same last name. Now, if you were to take somebody like Jameson Williams and got to be careful here, he actually has NFL cousins, and like Bernie Williams, like the Yankees guy or whatever, but those guys are cousins. Like there's no relation there. That's funny to me inherently. Or like Riley Green, or like Kerry Carpenter and Sabrina Carpenter, saying that that's like his little sister. To me, that's inherently very funny. And they strike out Suzuki 2 away. Yeah, Suzuki in Japan is a very common last name, I believe. It's kind of like Smith, I believe, in America. Or maybe something like that. Or like Johnson. But yeah, Flaherty, I think what happened was Flaherty was hurt most of this year and probably should have been on the injured list. When I'd watch him pitch, I felt like it was very obvious. He was straining to pitch. And then once guys got healthy enough, his ass immediately went on that injured list. And ever since he's come off, he's been dynamite. I really do think that like Flaherty was hurt and he was powering through it because outside of Valdez, he was all we had left. It was like him, Valdez, and Montero. What's up, Darren? Nice to see you, buddy. It's the second most common last name. Yeah, I was going to say, that's what I thought it was. So it's very funny to say that that was Ichiro's son, even though we know it's not. That's the humor of, that's a good joke. But like, if you were to say like Taylor and Tyler Rogers, those two pitchers, you would never admit that they're like, no, they just pitch the same, look the same, have very similar names just because. Like, you would never admit the McCaffrey brothers were brothers, the Watt brothers were brothers, because that's gay. Like, that's lame to actually be like, wow, the Boses are brothers. But like, no, they're not. That's just like a joke. That's because they have the same last name. People just like make jokes about that. But like... But like, it'd be funny to be like Ed McMahon and Vince McMahon are brothers, and then you just never elaborate further. 3-2. I'm good, Darren. How you doing, buddy? It'll be full count, remain full after a foul ball. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. We had a strikeout and I think Armstrong flew out he lined out. So Armstrong lined out, and then or Crow Armstrong, whatever. PCA lined out, and then Suzuki struck out. We got a 3-2 here on. I can't read the last name; it's too little. I have bad eyes, and it looks like Bush is about to ground out to the pitcher, and he grounded out to the first baseman. Pitcher covers. Nice job by Big Jack Flaherty. All right, ninth inning. We'll head to the top of the second. That's a good shutdown inning, by the way. That is not an easy thing to do when your team puts up 4 in the top of the first to come out and get a shutout, like a shutdown inning right away by Flaherty. Tigers have all the momentum in the world in this game. That was a very nice job by Jack Flaherty. If you understand how momentum works in baseball, to shut out a team completely after you give up 4, the Cubs are demoralized after that first inning, dog. They're going to be fucked up till about the 4th. Like, almost no fight will be shown by Chicago till this inning. It's just how baseball works. That fucked them up bad. This was a very good inning for Detroit. Every time I watch baseball, I look for one of my favorite things to think about is the idea of a demoralizing inning, right? Where it's like, oh shit, we just scored 4, or we just gave up 4 runs, and we came up to hit, and we did nothing. It's just we went 1, 2, 3. That fucks a team up, dude. I'm telling you, that makes a team go, it may not be our night. 100%, Christian. I think the Tigers should be considered very sneaky favorites to win the American League Central right now. I think historically we probably win it. Like, it's one of those things where a decent understanding of baseball will tell you the Tigers are in a really good spot to steal this division. What are we, like 7 games out right now? Well, what's the number? It's not very high. It's like shockingly low. And I think we are the best team in the American League, or second best team in the American League, and like 3rd best in baseball since June 1st. I think we're the best pitching team since June 1st. We've hit the most home runs since June 1st. Like, we're one of baseball's premier teams for 2 months, almost 2 straight months now. So, you know, other teams will slow down. We seem to be heating up as we're going here. In the right direction, as compared to last year where we started out white hot and shit our pants. It seems we shit our pants, then got white hot. It seems the poopy in our pants to begin the year have fueled us. Or the fact we were just injured and we're a very good baseball team. It's just like, you know, I think that's more what it is. Everyone's like, well, how are we doing so good? It's like, well, no, we're a good team. Everybody got hurt. to start the year off. McKinstry up with a 2-1 count. By the way, once again, it's McKinstry, Outman, then top of the order, McGonigal. 8-9-1, top of the second. McKinstry with he flies out. 1 away. Leave the pitcher until he's run 10 times. Then take him out, please. You don't. Who are you talking to? Are you talking to the Cubs? Jesus? Here's Outman in the bottom, or Outman in the top of the second. He fouls the ball off. It's 0-1. I'm confused because if you're criticizing Jack Flaherty, he's been big game Jack Flaherty for about a month and a half now. He made like 8 stars. This dude been on fire. Jack Flaherty has been. Nice to see. 0-2. Because honestly, like, we're way better off if Jack Flaherty's pitching well. Let's be very real about that. That is how it is with Cubs pitcher. He's good for nothing. Fair enough, Jesus. I like that analogy. A cow that doesn't give milk is a pitcher who can't get outs and not give up runs is pretty useless. What's up with Talion? I thought he wasn't a bad pitcher. Like, to be honest, I was like, fuck, this guy's pretty good. Outman strikes out looking, 2 away. Top of the order, here's McGonigal. Yeah, I don't see the Tigers trading Tarik Skubal. One, they want too much, right? There's no realistic market where the Tigers just give Skubal up for like barely nothing. They're going to want like 2 to 3 top prospects, a major league level, like a guy who's been in the majors for a year but is like clearly very good and will work at this level. The Tigers want so fucking much for Tarik Skubal. I don't actually think the trade is possible. I don't think there's a team will hear what they want and be like, yeah, we'll do that. For a guy that could probably just turn around and re-sign with the Tigers in the offseason anyway. You know what I mean? It's a that'll be fouled off. It'll be 1-1. Tigers won a challenge, by the way. It was a strike changed to a ball. Nice job by McGonigal. 2 down in the top of the second. Tigers up 4-0. So I don't really know if that's possible. And then in the offseason, I see Skubal signing a 2-year contract worth about $100 million, probably not. Somewhere between like 85 and $100 million. With the Tigers, with the 2nd-year option, obviously, so they can work on an actual long-term deal. The long-term deal being like 8 years, $300 million, considering the length of like add in that last player option makes it look more like 350. But if you add it all together, it'd be like a 10-year, $400 million contract. Bregman, Happ, and Horner do up. Bregman, Happ, and Horner. That's what I think will happen for Skubal based on the fact of the elbow injuries. I think that did cost him like $80 million. I'll be honest. That may have cost him $100 million. Come straight up. That 3rd elbow injury for Skubal, that probably cost him a lot of money. That probably worked out so well for the Detroit Tigers. I don't even like saying that. But like that injury wound up working out beautifully for Detroit. It sucks. I don't even want to finish this idea. I hope you all understand what I'm trying to say, right? It's like, oh yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, Skubal kind of like he's had like 3 elbow injuries in the major leagues, so that starts to fuck that money up a little bit. And I think that's why Skubal has been very vocal about wanting to stay in Detroit long term lately. Well, 1, he doesn't want to leave. 2, he's probably not going to have that crazy of a market anymore. His money's probably going to be the best in Detroit. What's up, Eric? Plus, I don't know. The Tigers historically don't let players like him leave. They did lose Max Scherzer. That's a good point if you want to bring up Max. But like Max wanted to be an ace, and he left for like $3 million more. I'm telling you, if you look up what the deals were, it was like the Tigers offered like $137 million. The Nationals offered like $142 or something like that. It was like that level of equivalency where it's like, oh, that's not that he left over the ace thing because he couldn't get past Verlander, and he wanted to be the guy, which is like that's a whole different thing. But like historically, the Tigers do not let players like Skubal ever leave that team. They'll overpay them when they're old. Look at what they paid fucking Miggy to end his career here. They paid him like $285 million in like 2015. It was like, we'll sign a 6-year deal and we'll give him $285 million. The Tigers are up 4-0 here right now. That's strike one to Bregman. By the way, it's Bregman, Happ, and Horner again. What's up, Jake? So again, if you can point to me where the Tigers don't break the bank and set contract records to sign players, I would be like, yeah, we'll get rid of Scoopall. Look at some of the money we paid Justin Verlander. That shit was insane, dude. The money we paid Vmart, Miggy, like the Tigers will pay. It's just fucking, they got to be worth the money. Scoopall is worth the money. They won't let him leave. 2-1. Again, if I'm wrong, I'll eat crow on it, but I just don't understand why a team would do that. You let Casey Mize go long before you let fucking Scoopall go. 2-2. In a perfect world, we keep them both, but I really don't think we'll be keeping Casey Mize. Which is sad because I like Casey. I like the way he pitches quite a bit. 2-2 on a foul ball. Come on, strikeout. What's up, Bregman, you fucking pussy? You're supposed to be on our team right now. Bregman goes down looking. What a little bitch. Alex, a douchebagman. He should be a Detroit Tiger, but he's a pussy. Hap is up now. Eric, you know what's crazy? What's his name? Jacob was saying that it's a shock you guys even could beat the Twins. He's supposed to be a Guardians fan. He's stunned that you guys beat the Minnesota Twins. Is he a fake fan? Eric, let me ask you a question. Did you think the Twins were going to be much of a challenge this series? Or not really? Like, would you have been stunned if, like, you guys lost this game to Minnesota tonight? Like, yeah, kind of. It's like, yeah, that's fucking what I thought. You ready for fantasy football again this year? Yeah, it'll be fun. Fantasy football is a lot of fun here on the channel. By the way, we do fantasy football leagues around here. I won 2 of my 3 leagues last year. I'm a 2-time champion finally. I had never actually won fantasy football till last year, and I won 2 leagues. Or the year before I won. I don't know. I won two of 3 of my leagues last year, including my dirty league. I think I won that. I don't know. I'm a champion, though, of fantasy football. And everyone's welcome to join if you want to. But there's no fees, none of that. It's all just however many people we can get. It's very fun. Instead of a 2 quarterback system, we do a defensive player. It adds a wrinkle. Yeah, you can, as long as we have the room, you can join as many as you need. Couple people we got to get rid of that were auto drafts, though, which is sad. 3-2 here with 1 away on Hap. It's the bottom of the second. Tigers up 4. There's 1 away. Cubs hitting. It's fouled away to remain 3-2. How you been, Aaron? I feel like I haven't seen you this summer. Are you having a good summer? Good midsummer. I can't believe I'm sitting. I've been at like fucking somewhere between 40 and 60 people here all stream. That's insane. I appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. Good looking out. Makes the stream feel a lot more full. No, I don't know what's up with Jacob. He's being weird. Hap will walk, so there's 1 on, 1 out for Horner. I have to take a piss and grab a soda pop. I'll be all right back. 1 moment. Go for double play. Yeah, I mean, I think so, Aaron. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back, okay? One sec, guys. 1 second, please. I mean, it's the bottom of the second. Anybody could come back. I wouldn't even call it bottom of the second comeback or putting up 4 runs between now and the 7th inning at comeback. That'd just be the game. Now, anything 7th inning or later, I consider a comeback. 3-2. But that's, I feel like I'm being real pedantic if I talk about, you know what I mean. Yeah, it's crazy, Jacob. I don't know how you guys did it against the mighty Minnesota Twins, one of the best teams in baseball. I have not. I have not seen a lot of movies or television. I don't watch a lot of it. You'd be stunned at the things I haven't seen. You know, I've never seen the movie Home Alone or E.T. I only know what those movies are or what they are about because culture. I know Home Alone's about a retarded kid that got abandoned by his family so they could go have fun on vacation. And then he tries to murder his babysitters. And E.T. is a movie about an alien who was kicked off his home planet for being a sexual predator and then sent to Earth to be dealt with. And then they got sick of him on Earth and then sent him back to his alien planet. I'm pretty sure that's what happens in those movies. In The Goonies, that's a disgusting movie. I don't want to talk about what happens in a movie called The Goonies. Seems like a porn movie. I don't watch those. That would be my honest analysis of what happens in them 2 movies, though. Maybe not, Jacob. Maybe you guys will be perfect game tomorrow. 1-0 count with 2 out and 2 on. Your dad and sister are at this game. Why didn't you go, man? Or Nicole? Not man. Lady man. No, wait, that sounds really mean. Why didn't you go? Wait, what's up? Don't F around, you son of a bitch. He's got 2 batters on the count. Let him pitch. You come and throw at the first one. Well, like that. I mean, it's 1-1. Or it's 1-2 now. He hasn't let anyone throw a strike. He just swung at that pitch down the middle. He just didn't get it. Treasure to house from being taken by the government. That was funny. What do we got? 2-2. 2 on, 2 out. Let's see if Jack Flaherty can pitch out of a Flaherty jam. I never grabbed my soda pop when I went to take a piss or went to the bathroom earlier. Mendo. Oh, there we go. We got out of it. All right, nice shot by Jack Flaherty. Way to protect the lead. That's all I give a shit about. I don't care about base runners. Just random. Just random. I don't care. And that'll be a flyout. We'll head to the top of the third. Tigers will hold on to their 3-0 or 4-0 lead. Tigers up 4-0 here in the top of the third. Riley Green had a 3-run homer. He's due up third in the inning. Could be another 3-run shot. And then Dingler is due up fourth in the inning, and he went back-to-back with Riley Green to make it 4-0. So 4-0 Tigers. Oh, porn flick? Yeah. On a roll tonight. Probably because I've drank a lot of tequila. Have the Cubs been playing bad? Because if so, the Tigers could win this game. I've only had 2 mixed drinks, though, so I'm not even really that tipsy anymore. I'm pretty much sober. I could drive a car 200-300 miles an hour down a very tiny, tight city road, only to discover it's one way far too late. Not noticing all the cars pointing in the same direction. No Country for Old Men. Is that where Stelios Cantos beats the shit out of Stan Smith? It's like an American Dad ripoff. Like American Dad made a movie, and Steve Smith was like, "I got to get these oranges up the stairs," and Stan like fucks him up all episode. Then Steve like hires a bully, and then the bully beats the shit out of Stan at the playground. Is that Old Country for Old Men? Is that like an American Dad thing? I remember that happening. That was a real American Dad. What's up, Deep? Yeah, it's been a good game. Let's see if we can't put more runs up. Gotta find finds a satchel of. Don't read that. Okay. I don't know, Jesus. Have a good night, Aaron. It's nice seeing you, man. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon. Have a good night. Yeah, I haven't really seen a lot of movies. I've never seen Terminator because they bore me. I don't care about those. 0-2 with, or it's 0-2 now on Torres. Keith, and Green here in the top of the third. Most action movies I've never seen because the idea of them bore the fuck out of me conceptually. I'm like, I'm good. I don't care about that. I only accidentally saw Rocky one time, and I was pretty annoyed because I don't care about boxing. Yeah. It just got weirdly quiet after I decided I don't like boxing, and Torres strikes out one away. I'm gonna go grab that sody pop real quick now. Keith is up. We are 3-4 versus White Sox, 4-2 versus Twins, and 4-3 versus Royals, and 6-0 versus you guys. It doesn't matter that you're undefeated. We'll beat you when it matters most in the playoffs again, Jacob. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Looks like Keith gets out 2 away. 2 down now for Riley P. Green. Maybe he hits another home run to make it 5-0. Tigers up 4-0 in the top of the third with 2 away. Oh, shit. Okay, it's not quite yet. Okay, 0-2 on Green. Oh. Little bit of sody pop. No alcohol, so I sober up before I go to beddy bye. You know, that's the ultimate secret, by the way, to never getting a hangover. Is to just stay awake until the booze wears off, and then you just never kind of get hungover. And just drink water. I don't know. I don't get hungover from tequila. I think that's the secret. Amaya, Crow Armstrong, and Suzuki. 9, 1, and 2 due up here in the bottom of the third. I'm gonna go out and have a seat. I'll be right back. Give me like a few minutes. I'll be right back. We'll talk more baseball when I get back. Bottom of the third. 9-1-2 due up for the Cubs. Tigers up 4 here in the bottom of the third. Tigers up 4-0, bottom 3. We're back. One, 2 now for Amaya. We're back now. Sorry about that. It'll remain 1-2 on a foul ball. Flaherty with a nice knuckle curve. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Anyway, it's 1-2. Two. Done. Crazy. If we were still playing in California, this game wouldn't have even started yet. Yeah, we're in the bottom of the third. It's crazy. Ball 3-2. Uh-oh, not good. Don't want to see Flaherty lose this at bat after getting ahead 1-2. And he gives up a hit. Well, that's a really low-ass pitch, so that's kind of kudos to the hitter for going and getting that shit. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Runner gets to first on a little bloop ball into left field. 1 on, nobody out. Here's top of the order, Pete Crow Armstrong, or as they call him, PCA. Piece of crappy ass. Let's hope for a double play ball here, even though PCA is fast. One on, nobody out. Bottom of the third. Tigers up 4. It's 4-0 Tigers. Line out, double play. Let's go. That's what we're hoping for. Looks like it's popped way up. And PCA pops up. We'll one away. Runner at first, one out. Now up. Who the fuck is this? Suzuki's up now with one away. I forgot their order that fast. Little bit better odds of getting a double play ball here. He's still an outfielder, so it's a little tricky, but. Ooh. My hair is good. I got a haircut recently. Oh shit, my hair's off. Got a haircut recently. No longer I have super long hair. Still pretty long. Ah, damn, it's fucking 4-2. Suzuki homer to pitch right down the middle. That was a terrible pitch by Flaherty. Guess we got to kill ourselves. That was terrible. What a depressing time. Not really, by the way. Nobody actually should harm themselves over baseball. 4-2. Tigers still lead. Cubs cut the lead in half on a 2-run shot by Suzuki, unfortunately. Now up is the next guy. Bush is up now, then Bregman. Bush is up with one away, nobody on. It's strike one. Called strike. Well, I mean, that guy just hit a home run, Jesus, so I'd be pretty happy. 1-1 now. They don't play a team game. That might be a fair sentiment. I don't really watch enough Cubs baseball to know. I know the Tigers play very good team baseball, but Josh from the Sports Fury. I don't know who that is. I know what the Sports Fury channel is. I just don't know who that is specifically. I don't watch that channel, so 3-1. I don't watch a lot of live streams. I'm not really a big live stream watcher. I watch like certain people. Like if your girlfriend live streams, I watch her. I'm one of her only viewers. I'm like, what's up, baby? I'm just always trying to flirt with her. And he gives up another home run. So now the Cubs go back to back. This time Kyle Busch takes him deep. Yeah, whatever the fuck this guy's name is. It's Michael Busch takes him deep. Sorry. His 13th of the year. The Tigers are only up by 1. Flaherty's imploding. Yeah. This the Flaherty inning. Well, time to cry. Wham. 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 4-3. Called strike one to Bregman. Doing good, kid. How you doing? Just messing around pretty much. Hoping the Tigers get the pitching under control here. 4-3. Tigers holding on by a run. 4-3. Tigers over the Angels. That'll be fouled away. It's 0-2. Could use a big pitch here to Bregman soul. Let's see what we get. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Bring the mic super close and just kind of like sit like this. Be like, no, I'm not sleeping. Ball. It's just fucking in the middle of the next inning. Ball 1. Another foul. We'll get another 0-2. I drank a whole bottle of Don Julio Silver. Or no, what was that shit? I drank some crazy shit. It'd been the Julio. I don't know. Bregman flies out 2 away. Hap is up now with 2 down. Tigers up 4-3 here in the bottom of the third. It is 4-3 Tigers. Bottom of the third. Tigers hoping to get a quick out here on Hap. Let's see if Flaherty can wiggle out. Check out the game. Oh yeah, you have to get up pretty early for work if I'm not mistaken. Pretty late start if you have an early morning. 1-0 on Hap. Ball 2. Doesn't seem like Hap is interested in offering at those pitches down low. Called strike. It'll be 2-1. All right, hey, there we go. Big pitch. By the way, thank you to everyone who's left a like. Last I looked, we had about 17. Could be more. And Hap will fly out to the right to the left fielder. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Cubs cut the lead by adding 3 of their own on a 2-run shot and then going back to back with a solo shot. But the Tigers still lead 4-3. 4-3 Tigers lead by 1. It's 4-3 Tigers. Top 4, it'll be Dingler, Carpenter, and Torque. Dingler, Carpenter, Torque here. In the bottom or in the top of the fourth, 4-3. Trey Turner just hit 2 home run. Damn. No problem, kid. Around 4 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty early, dude. 1 sec. I'm gonna go rip a ciggy a couple more times just because I've had a little bit of alcohol and it they taste good. Be right back. What do we got? Oh, sweet. Tigers get a hit. Dingler gets on. One on, nobody out. Strike one to Carp. Spot away. It's 0-2 to Carp. Uh-oh. Not idea. If he could poke a ball up the left field line, we'd probably get a double out of it, maybe even score a run. Oh, well, no, it's Dingler. So, ball one. Big hit here would be pretty nice. It's 2-2 now. A couple misses outside in a row. Let's see what Carey does. It looks like they're trying to work outside. They're probably about to come back in on him real hard. We'll see, though. Four straight pitches on the outside part of the plate. I imagine they may go in. But Carey may turn on an inside pitch, so I don't know if that's a good idea. And Carey struck out on a foul tip. One away. Where'd they throw that? Yeah, they kept working outside. Not a bad plan. Torque's up now with one on, one out. Tigers up 4-3 here in the top of the fourth. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, hit a T-bomb. Torque bomb. Torkelson blast. Torque blast. Torque bomb. You know, there's Torok Revolution. It could be Torque Rock Evolution. Be a pretty good promoter. Whatever. I'm just bullshitting now. 1-1. Or 1-2, rather. By the way, it'll, now it's 1-2, I guess. 1-2. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Torque struck out, two away. One on, two out. McKinstry, Outman, top of the order, McGonigal. Be cool if McKinstry just blasted a ball right here. Hits it to the moon for no reason. Well, that's not good. That's the third out of the inning. McKinstry will get out. Not exactly what I was hoping would happen. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Horner, Ramirez, and Swanson. Horner, Ramirez, and Swanson here in the bottom of the fourth. It's a 4-3. Tigers lead. Tigers hoping to keep it 4-3. Cubs hoping to take a lead. Bottom four coming up. I gotta stretch out a little bit. My fucking body's tired. Always good to hit a stretch, right? Pretty good. That was pretty good. I got a good stretch right there. Ooh. I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. All right. Bottom of the fourth. Corner up now with nobody on to start off the bottom of the fourth. Oy. Ball one. No worse feeling than when you've run out of drink and you're starting to get that, like, I've drank too much alcohol. Not too much, but I've drank alcohol and I'm sleepy. Feel. Damn. Oh, no, wait, we're pitching. Hell yeah, they got Horner out on a pop up. One away. I thought we were hitting for some reason. I was like, well, that ain't good. Ramirez up now with one away. We'll see how he does. Hopefully, we get him out. Called strike one. Nice pitch by Flaherty. Swinging strike. It'll be 1-2 here on Ramirez. Nice pitch. What's up, Allison? Nice to see you. Always go Tigers. Excuse me. Bit burpy. Yeah, and Horner strikes out, or Ramirez strikes out, 2 away. Here's Benson, I believe the last name says. Swanson's up. Sorry, Swanson's up now with 2 away and nobody on. My little eyes, or my bad eyes, can't read little writing. How close I have to get? I have to get pretty close to the screen. 2-0. Called strike, 2-1. Oh yeah. Gotta like chill back and wait for the long times to pass. Oh, they walk Swanson. All right, that'll put one on with two away. Here's the 9-hitter Amaya. Hopefully they can get him out this time. I think he doubled last time up, right? Oh, he singled. All right. Amaya's up now with one on and two out. Not idea. A little pass out. I'm gonna be like, I'll see y'all in the top of the fifth. One. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. What's up, beat up? One, two. Yeah. So hard. Fighting so hard to not fall asleep. Come on, body. Give me like another hour. This game could be over by then. 1-2. One on, two out. Come on, Jack. Put him away. Ah, ball two. Son of a bitch, dude. Hey, they get a strikeout swinging. That'll end the inning. We'll head to the top of the fifth. All right. Top five. Tigers will take a 4-3 lead into the top of the fifth. It's the top of the fifth. Tigers up 4-3 over the Cubs. It'll be Outman, McGonigal, Torres. So 9-1-2 for the Tigers. Outman, McGonigal, Torres here in the top of the fifth of a 4-3 Tigers lead. Yeah, we went crazy in the in the top of the first. Tigers hit a 3-run homer, then Dingler followed it up, but then unfortunately the other team hit a 2-run shot. And then their next hitter immediately also went back to back. So it was kind of one of those like, oh, well, that sucks. What do we got? That Bregman and Ramirez are pure outs. Gifts the pitcher, reads them when they well large sample size with Bregman. Oh yeah, Darren, I'm glad you can enjoy it. I keep falling asleep when the game isn't happening. Outman goes down looking one away. Or like micro falling asleep anyway. Mostly because I drank alcohol before the game. And my poor little body is tired. Plus, I woke up at 5:30, 5 o'clock. Oh, it's been a long day. Working again. Ball one. Pinch myself, stay awake. Yeah. Yeah. Ball. 2-0. Trying to figure out a way to not be sleepy when I sit. 2-2. I know this is the first strike. 3-1. Two to two. Found a way to remain 2-2. Do 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 do. 3-2 on a miss. Hey, nice way to battle here by McGonagall. Maybe he can translate this into. He walked. All right, 1 on, 1 out. Let's see if we can't add some more runs here with Torres up. Maybe a nice little base hit or something. Guess we'll find out. What do we got? 1 on, 1 out, 1-1 count for. All right, sorry, I can't read the little writing. It's all just tiny and shit. Plus, I'm sleepy. It's 2-2 or 2-1 rather. Sorry. Ooh, ooh. I'm very tired, mostly because the alcohol I drank earlier is wearing off, and your boy just wants to curl up into his bed and go, "Oh man." I'm sure once it wears off more fully, I'll be perfectly fine for the latter part of the game. Or I won't. I'll just be very sleepy. Full count now for Gleyber Torres with 1 on, 1 out. I'm surprisingly not missing much of this game. I'll fall asleep just between at-bats long enough to where nothing major has been missed. Ball in the dirt didn't advance any runners, so we'll see what the 3-2 has to offer. Runner at first. 1 away. Torres bomb. Hopefully the Tigers do queer. That'll put... Oh, no, it's 3-2. Okay. And now Torres will walk. It'll be 2 on, 1 out for Colt Keith. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Colt Regard Keith. Oh, they're going to do a pitching change. I hate that. Well, I got to I hope Chicago doesn't win. I'm rooting for the Tigers. They're going to bring in Ryan Rolson will come into pitch. Ryan Rolson's in for Talon. Jameson's out the game. I'll be right back. I'm going to go rip a boke a few times while they do this pitching change. I hate pitching changes. Be right back. All right. Bases loaded. Hyo Lee had a base hit, so now it's bases loaded, one away. Here's Riley Green. That'll be called a strike. So it's 0-1 on a challenge. Say 1-1 count. 1-2. I like it. It really prevents people from bitching about bad calls, which has been so nice this year to see so much less of. If I'm being honest, the bad call complaining was so annoying. You know, that'll just be an out. Oh, nice. A double play, it looks like, even. Nope, just a force out. They get the runner at home. Nobody scores. It's 4-3. Base is still loaded. 2 away. Poop. 3 bases loaded, 2 away. Dingler up now with the bases full. Called strike 1. Need a big moment here from Dingler. Maybe he can provide a big blast. Called strike. It's 1-2. Nice pitch. And that'll be an out. Fuck. All right. Well, we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Tigers failed to get any runs in with the bases loaded, 1 away. Not idea. Fuck. Top of the lineup, due up for the Cubs. Bottom of the 5th. Top of the lineup. It'll be Crow, Armstrong, Suzuki, and Bush. Bottom of the 5th. 4-3. Tigers lead. Ooh. Cool. We're waiting for the inning to kick, for the game to resume. Why do you think it's dumb, though? I guess I never asked your opinion on that. Either way, we're just waiting for the game to come back on. Crow, Armstrong, Suzuki, and Bush. So for a quick inning here. Bottom of the 5th. 4-3 Tigers lead. Tigers up by 1. Gonna grab a soda real quick. Bit by a mosquito pretty good a second ago when I went out there. Yeah, this is a long half inning break. Drew Summers. Drew Summers is coming in. Not the most ideal candidate to come into pitch. By the way, thanks to everyone who's left a like. We're up at 28. Pretty solid. Appreciate y'all. We're well past the like goal, so I'm pretty stoked. Called strike one. What's up, Cedar? How you doing? What we got? 0-1 on PCA. I don't think you challenge that if you're the Cubs. I think you just gotta let that go. By the way, it's 0-2. Mrs. High, 1-2, 1 deuce. And Armstrong will ground out 1 away. Nice start to the inning. Who's going to win? Hopefully the Tigers win. Suzuki up now. He had a 2-run homer earlier. Let's hope we get him out this time. Nobody on. 1 away. Need some outs. Who are the dogs? Ball 1. Not idea. Fouled away. It'll be 1-1. My belly is gassy. I'd be emitting burps. Two one. Three one. Yeah, and they walk Suzuki. All right, well, that sucks. Here's Bush now with 1 on and 1 out. Well, yeah, you don't really want to walk anybody, but maybe we can get a double play with Bush batting. Always a good shot when you got a first baseman up to hit. It always changes the possibility of things, you know? If you like pina coladas and how you getting stuck in the rain. Unless Kyle Busch isn't batting and they pinched hit him. Ball 1. and strike one. So it's 1-1 on Bush. There we go. My hair looks a lot better now with the fucking part situation figured out. Oh. Hell yeah, dog. Slowly looking better and better every time. Sucks having long hair, dude. You gotta figure out what to do with it. Most of the time, it's just middle part the shit. Don't look like a doofus. And your hair stays on, guys. Ooh. So 2-2 here on Bush. What will happen? Yeah. So for a double play ball. I don't know why this next pitch is taking so long to display. We should trade for Mike Hawk. Yeah, it's funny, dude. Those jokes were so funny. When were they? I guess they're still funny. I guess if they're deployed well. But you gotta, I feel like you gotta try to more so, there's gotta be a trick element to the name now. You know? You know what I mean, Todd? Like you want to say to somebody like, "Hey, have you heard of the new Mercedes E10?" And Bush strikes out 2 away. Have you, Todd? Have you heard of the new Mercedes E10? Very classy model. Only really rich people know what it is. It's got square wheels. And then inevitably, some idiot would be like, "Yeah, I know what the E10. Yeah, I know what that is." And you go, "Yeah, the E10, the stick." And you know, those are a lot funnier than just the names. Ball 1 here with 2 out and 1 on. The hitter is Bregman. At least in my opinion, but who am I? Plus, I don't pronounce things very well, so Mike Hawk doesn't actually work with me because I say the word hawk with a weird hitch in the W. I over enunciate the W for some reason because I don't know how to say words right. Like if I were to say the word school, or spool, pool, duel, anything with a double O word, I have to like really enunciate it. It's a very odd situation. Like I gotta go to school, to swim in a pool. It's a very horrible situation. Ah, damn, they got a hit off that. That's like their 4th hit of the night on like a carpet hit. Where they're just going down and getting them. Oh, a ground ball. That's like the 12th hit I've seen this year for a third baseman who should have just fielded that. Gotta love bad defense. 2 on, 2 out. Should have been ground ball to end the inning, but here we are. Seems as though the Tigers still have not solved the third base position. Power hitting right-hander who can play third base, boy, I tell you what. That should be our target. They just picked the guy off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dingler just picked Suzuki off at second. Games sold like this are better. I'm sure the game sold better. But hey, Suzuki just got picked off by Dingler. A nice back pick by Dingler. We'll head to the top of the six. Carpenter, Torkelson, and McKinstry do up. Top six. Nice play by the Tigers and Dingler. That's why he's the reigning Gold Glove. First base is understandable. Second base, you're kind of a punk. If you get caught at second like that, that's pretty bad. You can almost understand first base, to some degree, right? You take a big ass lead, a catcher gets you, and the ball gets there quick. They can smoke you. Getting back picked at second is insane, dude. By the catchers, like he's good. How'd you not get back? Damn, Cubs fans go hard, dude. They hate their baseball team. They hate their team worse than Tigers fans, dude. That's crazy. Anyway, top six. 4-3 Tigers lead. They look to add to their lead with Carp, Torque, and McKinstry do up. 6, 7, and 8 for the Tigers. 6, 7, 8. McKinstry, or Carp, Torque, and McKinstry. Almost did that shit in reverse order. All right, we'll see what Carp can do here with the lefty up. Strike one. We're going to let Carp stay in and hit at least. I guess they probably don't really have any better options. Fouled away, it's 0-2. Because you can save Matt Vierling for McKinstry. Especially because I think McKinstry's DHing tonight. And fucking Carp's out. One away. Oh, where'd everybody go? All right, what do we got? Torkelson up now. We'll see how he does. Called strike one. What a shame. The Tigers are batting. Torkelson just flew out, I think. Yeah, he flew out, yeah. Torque will fly out to right field. 2 away. Here's McKinstry with 2 down, nobody on. We'll see how this plays. Here's VMAC. I already told you who's batting. McKinstry's up now with a 2-2 count. Will Z-Mac keep the inning alive? 4-3 Tigers lead here in the top of the 6th. Tigers looking to add to it, but there is 2 away. That'll end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. So, Hap, Horner, and Ramirez do up here in the bottom of the 6th. Hap, Horner, and Ramirez, bottom 6, 4-3, Tigers lead. Tigers lead by 1. It's 4-3 Tigers. We're back. What we got? 0-2 here on Hap with nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. You need Cubs win and you're 5. Oh, shit. I need the Tigers to win. 1-2. Mostly just because I want the Tigers to win. And they get Hap to line out 1 away. Nice start to the inning. Here's Horner. I hope the Cubs don't win. Yeah, it'd be nice to see Green hit another bomb. Oh, no. Are we doing a pitching change? Nothing worse than a fucking mid-inning pitching change. Gotta sit through this. I'm gonna take a nap during the pitching change here because it's stupid. I hate them. I'm asleep. This is what I look like when I go to sleep. I have angry ass twitches when I sleep. I'm an angry ass. I'm an angry ass. I don't know why. I think that's really funny. Just the idea of a guy who's like sleeps with the maddest face ever, and just like flexes out when he's sleeping, like flinches at people. They like walk by, he's like, "What's wrong?" Sleeps like a good 8 hours every night. Wears one of those like dresses like Ebenezer Scrooge and you know, that's the story of all them ghosts coming around. But they're like, hey, you gotta see your past, future, and present. You know that he's dressed like a rich old Meisner with just a long gown and a little hat. Very funny image to me. Just mad as shit. Waggy Spack is coming in the game, or Waggy Spack. I don't really know how to say his name. Everyone knows who I'm saying when I say that guy. So hopefully he pitches better than the last time he came out. Bottom of the 6th. Horner up. Wagyu Spack in for the Tigers. Let's hope for some quick outs. Called strike one. Nice job. It's a pretty good start to the inning. Oh. Ball one. All right, we got now. Let's hope that's a double play with nobody on. Would have been a double play. And they get Horner to ground out. Now let's see if they can get Ramirez 2 away. Nice job by Waggy Spack. Hopefully he can pick up an out here. Get us to the top of the 7th. Get us to the last third of the game. Married to the game. Ball one. Yeah, that's a base hit by Martinez. 1 on, 2 out. Well, that's not good. 1 on, 2 out here. Swanson now with a runner on and 2 away. We need a big out here. Can we find it? Nobody knows. But the desired outcome is yes. We will find the out. Hey, there we go. That's a ground out. We'll head to the top of the 7th, just like we were looking for. All right, nice job. Tigers hold on to a 4-3 lead. Top 7. We'll send Outman, McGonigal, Torres, 9-1-2 to the plate. Outman, McGonigal, Torres, top 7. All right, let's see if we can't pick up any insurance runs here to try to bolster our lead in the latter third of the game. Excuse me. I hope not. Hopefully our bullpen can hold strong and keep you guys off the board for the night. We pitch pretty well in Detroit. That's one of our true powers. Because it sure isn't a consistent offense or defense. Oh, yeah, consistent offense or defense. You wouldn't like being a Tigers fan. You wouldn't be able to handle being a Tigers fan. I can tell that. We got guys starting almost every day that hit 193, 157, 208. Where's Torque's dumbass? 205. You wouldn't be able to handle it, Jesus. You pay too much attention to batting average. It's not a real stat. Not a relevant stat anyway. Hollowell's up now. I think the real number you should look at is somebody's OPS. 692 is not a bad OPS when you're hitting 206. You know? It's not great. But like 234, 710, that's passable. 216, 748, take that all day of the week. You know what I mean? Just it kind of depends on the role of the player. Now, him being under 700 with his OPS is a little troubling. Yeah. As long as them low averages are in the 700s with the OPS, you're in pretty good shape. It means you're slugging at least. Yeah, just a bump on the... Did we just homer? I think he caught it. Well, that's a deep-ass fly out. One away. Here's top of the order McGonigal. Almost for Outman. Almost. But that only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, right? Is that the old saying? Here's McGonigal with one away. One here on McGonigal. That'll be a hit. Big old McGonigal has himself a one out double, his 20th of the year already. Jesus Christ. What a rookie campaign for old Kevin. Are you talking about in like 2024 when the Tigers had like a 0.2 chance at the playoffs and somehow made it? So you're telling me there's a chance? The ultimate team. Ball one. Too bad we lost in the wild card that year. If we would have won past that, we probably had a World Series running. But I think the power of vibes and friendship ran a little low at that point. We became tired. Runner at second, one away. Torres has a 2-0 count. He's probably not going to get much to hit. Inevitably, here's a pitch right down the middle, probably. Torres will get a hit, drive the ball in the right field. They're not going to get the run in, though. Not deep enough. 2 on. 1 out. Runners at the corners. Let's see if the Tigers can't pick up a big run. It'll be up to Hao-Yo Lee to pick it up. Always a little scary. We got to sit through a pitching change. Son of a bitch. Aw, damn it. I don't want to do that. Oh, man. There's nothing worse than a fucking mid-inning pitching change. I hope they're just talking strategy right now. Okay, there's just strategy. All right, never mind. Not a pitching change. All right, hey, hooray. Hao-Yo Lee up with runners at the corners. It's first and third with one away. Tigers up 4-3 here in the top of the seventh. Top seven, Tigers up 4-3. Looking to expand their lead. They got a runner at first and a runner at third, and only one away. Just need a fly ball. Strike one. Hao-Yo Lee better not blow this. There's a good shot he may blow this. Just got to be unselfish. He fouls that one off. It's 0-2. Oh, no. He's gotten two very hittable pitches, too. Fouls off a third pitch. It'll be 0-2 still. Tigers are batting. Lee is hitting. And Lee strikes out. What a surprise. Here's Riley Green with 2 on and 2 out. Probably going to sit through a pitching change. Really hope we don't have to do that. Come on. Yeah, it's a pitching change. Son of a bitch. I'm dead. What up, Kenny? Nothing worse than a 2-out pitching change, people. Nothing worse. It makes you want to, it makes the game feel like it takes forever. If you took away all the 2-out pitching changes allowed in a game, do you know each baseball game would only be 45 minutes long? I wouldn't want to do all that. Tomorrow you're leaving for camp. Oh, yeah, it's time for camp, Kenny. You excited? I hate 2-out pitching changes. Yeah, baseball games would maybe be 14 minutes long if it wasn't for 2-out pitching changes. By the way. They had about 2.5 hours onto every game, roughly. There is nothing worse than a team doing a 2-out period. Teams that do that hate the sport of baseball fundamentally, and all of them should be charged as domestic terrorists. Truly, mostly because we have to sit here for fucking 2.5, 3 minutes, watch maybe one pitch get thrown, and then there's an out, and then we go right back to a fucking commercial break, and it's like 7 minutes of commercials for one pitch, and that's bullshit. Called strike one. By the way, I'm a big baby. Fouled away 1-2. Yeah, I literally hate watching things because of like stoppages. That was the only thing I thought that was cool about the football is that they just let that clock run, dude. I was like, hell yeah, dude, this rules. This is how the sport should go. Oh, we're rooting for the Tigers personally, but that's all right. I know there's a lot of Cubs people out there. Plus, a lot of people got bets. 1-2 with the runner at third. Let's see if Green can't pick up a big run. But with Teal Bar on there, you never know. It is a lefty. 2-2. Seems like in the World Cup, they just let the clock run for a while when I was watching. Shit. And Riley Green gets out. Not a surprise. Pitching works. But now we go right back to a commercial. Well, it's a fucking 2-minute warning. Or 7th inning stretch anyway. So they, long break. So maybe not the end of the world. But still, it's very annoying that after he goes batter, commercial break, batter, Or commercial break, batter, commercial break. All right, Amaya, Crow Armstrong, Suzuki, 9-1-2 for the Cubs here in the bottom of the 7th. 4-3 Tigers lead. Tigers lead by 1. It's 4-3 Detroit. Amaya, Crow Armstrong, and Suzuki do up here in the bottom of the 7th. Starting to run out of time. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna go rip a bogue for the my final bogue of the game for the 7th inning stretch. Be right back. All right, what we got? 0-1, 1-0, 1-1, 1-2. Who knows, Daniel? Hopefully the Tigers win. It's 4-3 Tigers. You can see it right on your screen. And they struck out Amaya, one away. Nice start to the inning for Waggy Spock. Let's see what he does against Crow Armstrong. PCA up. Let's hope we get PCA out. It's taking so long. Strike one. The dangerous ass curveball to hang inside like that. But a first pitch curveball hanging right there might throw his ass off for the rest of the at bat. Maybe he grounds out softly here. Now you kind of have him set up for the rest of the at bat. You can throw whatever you want. Hey, got his ass good. Fastball down and away. Got the result. Did he ground out? They flew out. Ooh, that's a pretty sharp fly out. A little bit of a line out there to right field. 2 away, though. Nice job by McKinstry to make a play. Here's Suzuki. Tigers have had trouble with him tonight. 2 down. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 7th. Tigers lead by 1. It's 4-3 Detroit. Oh, are you fucking kidding? Are they going to bring it in? Oh, dude, are you kidding? God damn, dude. I think every half inning since the 5th inning, we've had a 2-out pitching change. Holy shit, dude. Oh, we have to sit through another one. Top of the 6th had it. Bottom of the 6th. Top of the 7th. Bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 5th. Top of the 5th. Every fucking inning. Gotta love a 2-out pitching change. Cool, we're only set up to get 1 in the 8th and 9th inning now. Yay! Love to sit here for 2.5 minutes. To see 3 pitches in and out and then go right back to another fucking commercial. Holy shit, dude. I'll just go to sleep. This shit should be banned. They gotta step in and take this shit away. Just like they did with the shift, just like the pitching clock, we gotta make a rule change on this. This 2-out fucking this 2-out pitching change horseshit is getting ridiculous. You should only get like 2 of these a fucking week. Maybe a season. You only get 2 a season. I can't stand this shit, dude. It's just as bad as the shifting. Or it's just as bad as when they fucking used to change pitchers every fucking hitter. Oh, I hated that. I couldn't watch baseball when that was happening. I'm very glad they stepped in. They got to make one more step in and fucking change that again. It's stupid. I only agree about the Ghost Runner because I don't think it's in the playoffs. I don't understand why it's a regular season thing and not the playoffs. Like teams spend all year strategizing one way to handle the play extra innings, and they get there in the playoffs, and it's completely different. That seems a little dumb. If you're going to use it in the playoffs. If you're not going to use it, don't use it. You know what I mean? If you're not using it in the playoffs, don't use it in the regular season. Be consistent about it. Do one or do both. Do both things the same way, you know? No, baseball needed a bit of a modernization. It had a problem. It was way too long of a game. A bunch of dumbass fucking rules still. They've done a very good job bringing baseball into the 21st century, and it's actually paid major dividends in the fact that it saved the sport a collapse. Because baseball was dying. Let's be honest. From about 2017 to about 2000, I want to say 22, 23, it was in a bad spot. Baseball was in a real bad spot. I think a lot of those rule changes actually might have saved the game of baseball. Just think about this. This game's been going on for about 2 hours and 10 minutes. And that'll be a ground out. We'll head to the top of the 8th, right? Like I said, 3 pitches, and we're going to another commercial break. Fun. That's what I mean. This is so stupid, dude. I hate 2-out pitching changes. No, I don't think so. Dingler, Carpenter, and Torkelson. I'm sure call challenges on the field, sure. But would you rather the wrong call just be the way it goes? I hate traditionalists and fundamentalists in sports. I'll be honest. I don't think it's good for the game. I think that's how a sport dies. We don't want instant replay. It's like, oh, we should have it actually. we don't want automatic. Yeah, we should have automatic balls and strike zones. You want to know why we have automatic balls and strike zones? Because professional baseball is so fucking sick of listening to fans cry about fucking bad calls when like their umpires have like 97% accuracy rating behind the plate. It's like, but it's like something like it ranges from 99 to like 94. 94 being the absolute worst. And everyone's like bitching about that. I don't know if you're all right, user. Well, you don't have to watch, Anthony. I'm responding to the things people are saying in the chat directly. We're talking about the changes that have been made to baseball, and I'm talking about how positive they are for the sport. I don't think I'm actually bitching. I'm just more like letting people know. It's like, no, I think it's good our game is modernizing and not dead. Games were way too long. This game before the pitching clock would have lasted 3.5 hours. Now we get about 2 hours 45. Oh yeah, he throws hard. I hope he can keep that up. But he's like what 6'7", 6'8". So he's kind of got that natural size to be the generation hard thrower. Every like 15, 20 years, you get a guy pop up in pro baseball that throws 150 miles an hour, and he does it for like 15 years, and it's just like, how his arm never broke? He's 6'8". It's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. 0-2 on Dingler here in the top of the 8th. Dingler, Carpenter, and Torkelson. 0-2 though. I hope you guys are wrong. I need the Tigers to win this game. Tigers got a good bullpen, especially back end. It's usually pretty solid. Awful tricky to score on. I think we do have the number 1 or number 2 pitching in. Oh, that might be a home run. And it is! Hooray! Dingler hits his second of the night. Tigers go up 5-3. Dingler is 21st of the year. What a good year for Mr. Dingler. All right, there we go. We're up 5-3. A little bit of cushion here in the latter innings of the game. You know, for a second, I thought the other team was batting, and I went, fuck, that's a home run. I went, oh, yeah, we're hitting, though. Here's a Carpenter after the Dingle Bomb. I can't believe we've gotten 21 Dingle Bombs this year. Here's Carpenter with nobody on. You know what I'm glad about you guys? The fact that Alex Bregman didn't want to come to our team this year, and he wouldn't even be good. Like, I mean, he'd be an upgrade at third base, but like, you know. What's up, Neil? Not like we're missing out on anything. Yeah, Tigers got a homer. You think all the teams are leaving down to Indiana? Cubs were batting. That would have hurt you. It would have tied the game. Now it's 5-3. Torque or Carp is down 0-2. Yeah, it's always let's go Tigers. Alabama Colt or Alabama Cubs. Wouldn't they go to like Nashville or like Carolina? I know they want to move the White Sox to I think Nashville, right? Like that's like the dream of the White Sox owner. To move them shits down to Nashville. Hell yeah, Neil. White Sox to either Carolina or fucking Nashville's been hot for a minute though. A lot of people think that's why they stripped all those assets a couple years ago. Last year and the year prior, they thought they were about to get sold out and sent out to fucking Nashville. One away. Here's Torkelson. Tigers up 5-3 thanks to Dingler's home run here in this inning. His second of the game, his 21st of the year. Yeah, it sounds like the Bears are going to be playing in Hammond, Indiana, a fucking shithole. Like a fucking shipping town. I don't know. It could be good. I guess it could bring some industry into that area. I don't know. Some different fucking work. 1-1. It's crazy the city of Chicago's fucking that up somehow. Yeah, I suppose. I'm guessing it's no worse than any other major U.S. city. I think it's a lot worse. I think the crime in Chicago is a lot less worse than we think it is. It's a lot of just like gang on gang violence. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't really fucking care about that. I see too many rich white kids hanging out on the streets of Chicago at like 4 a.m. for me to be like, that's the most dangerous city on the planet. Dingler's having a great year. And Torkelson just struck out, though, it looks like. He did, yeah. Two down. Here's McKinstry. Brewers have the best record in baseball. That's not too surprised. Like, I'm pretty sure Gary, Indiana would be a worse place to be than Chicago. You know what I mean? I sure the fuck wouldn't want to be in Flint. Flint's probably fine, actually. I'd rather be in Chicago over Flint. You know what I mean? If I really start breaking it down, it's like, yeah, there's plenty of places much worse than Chicago. One of them is called Gary, Indiana. That might be the worst place in the United States. 2-0, but not enough people live here for it to matter. Yeah, Detroit's fixing itself. They're trying to find something to do. You know, they're figuring it out. It's a lot better than it was like 10 years ago. We got rid of a lot of them blighted ass buildings out of the city, so it's nice to see Detroit kind of cleaning up. Well, that's because it's a lot of freezing, contracting, pretty consistent job. I don't know. I don't think concrete. I don't even think they use concrete, do they? That might be the issue. I don't know. There's ways to do it. Michigan does it weird. Bush, Bregman, and Hap. Mostly, I think they do it the way they do it, so that way they can do road work in a couple years. Most of the problems in Michigan just kind of slowly funnel north until it's not really like it just disperses north. Um, Hence why Saginaw is in a pretty rough spot right now in the state. And parts north of Saginaw are kind of getting kind of sketchy. Whereas like Flint's kind of recovering, Detroit's kind of recovering, Pontiac's kind of recovering. Everything kind of got pushed way north because it's way cheaper up there. Anyway, bottom of the eighth, 5-3. Tigers take a run on a Dingler solo shot. 5-3 Tigers. Bush, Bregman, and Hap. Bottom of the eighth. How come the Tigers never spend more money than they can? Tigers have a payroll like 200. What's the fuck is their payroll? Like $220 million? Reason they didn't spend crazy this last offseason is because they have to re-sign like 8 guys this offseason that are kind of important, right? Mize, Scooball. I think Riley Green is due for a contract. I think Torque is roughly almost. Like we have some guys we got to kind of break off. I don't know. It seems like everybody goes up north pretty much all the time. 0-2. Or over to the lake. Oh, and 1. If you want cheaper gas, you just got to live fucking closer to the source of some gas, like in the south, like Texas or something. I think they're the only place with relatively decent price gas right now. Everywhere else is like $3. 0-2. That's going to be challenged by the Tigers. Hopefully that's overturned for strike 3. Change it. That's a strike. We got his ass looking. That's strike 3. That better be. Looks like it's going to be ball 1. Fuck. Oh, never mind. They got his ass swinging. They lifted a ball, but he goes down on the next pitch. So you want a new Buffalo low up on Smokables? Hell yeah. I mean, they signed Javi to a 6-year, like $200-something million contract, right? Or $180-something million. And then they entered what was called a rebuild. See, Michael, people like you don't really ever listen to anything like the team says. They said for 4 to 5 to 6 years, they're not spending any money. They're just kind of going to do what they can do to build up a minor league system. Because when the current regime took over, there was no minor league system. It was completely empty. Avila didn't do a good job. Avila also took over a very empty minor league system himself. Avila really only understood how to draft pitchers. He couldn't draft offense. So when the new guys took over, they had to then go through and then rebuild the minor league system up, which has taken a little while. Get a team that's actually like a good young core of players that you can build around through free agency and drafting, which is what we have right now. We have a very good young core. And in the first offseason where it was, very obvious we have a good young core, we spent money this last offseason. Like, I don't. What were they supposed to go like blow $400 million on some bullshit ass talent that really wasn't there this offseason? I'd rather not do that. And that'll be a base hit for Hap. One on, one out here in the bottom of the eighth. I don't know. Like, plus, like, you have to understand, we have a bunch of guys that we have to pay like this year. Like, no shit, they didn't spend a bunch of money. Plus, there's an uncertainty going on in baseball and the fact that there may be a salary cap going forward. Like a very hard salary cap to the point where the Tigers are like butting up against it or well past the proposed salary cap. Called strike one. So there's also that we have to be kind of cautious about. The inevitable salary cap that the Dodgers have inflicted upon this league. Really, actually, it's more the fault of teams like Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Miami, the Orioles, and not them so much now. Those cheap ass teams that just don't pay their star players and let them leave. Basically, the teams that fuel the fucking Dodgers, a fucking bunch of assholes, dude. I hate all those teams. It's really the poor team's fault that we're going to get a fucking salary cap. But at the same point, you know, we're finally going to... Oh, and I think it's a tie game. Finnegan just blew that shit. Well, tie game. Yeah, it sounds like a you problem, Michael. I don't really care. Tigers fans are getting blown out in this chat right now. It's all Cubs in here, and it sucks. This happened because Cubs fans believed harder than Tigers fans, who have said nothing in like an hour. 5-5. We'll see if we can keep getting out of this. Yeah, there's going to be nice to see a salary cap. And, well, really, I'm just excited for the salary floor in baseball. Bitch ass teams are going to have to spend some money finally. Yeah, that 170 salary minimum though is going to be very nice. There are teams that are going to be forced to spend $100 million more in an offseason than they ever have, which will prevent the star players from leaving teams, hopefully. I don't know Lee in Taiwan. You're at Swanson's house and didn't even know who he was. Who, Dansby? Pretty cool to be at his place, I guess. 1-2. Come on, Kyle. Let's get some outs here. You've blown the game. Now at least get us out of the inning. Nope. Well, he's going to get an out, and then we're going to get a 2-out pitching change. I can't wait. I'm very excited for a 2-out pitching change that we're going to get. Oh, ball 3. He just threw a third straight ball down in the ground for some reason. That's not where the strike... He hasn't even thrown a single strike this at-bat. Lee's done all right. Really, he's kind of pinched hit. He's got a hit. Would have been nice if he'd have picked up a run on his at-bats. Full count. Count remains full at 3-2. Throw a ball in the strike zone. Dipshit Kyle. Yeah, there you go. He grounded out. What a surprise. Finally threw a strike and he got an immediate out. What a surprise. Here's Ramirez now with 2 away, but we're probably going to see a fucking pitching change. Love that. Love that for us. 4 straight innings with a pitching change and with 2 outs. Come on, hurry up. Just do the pitching change. Get it over with. I'll fucking kill ourselves. Yeah, I'm a Tigers fan. Oh, wait, are they just going to let him pitch? Oh. All right, we're good to go. All right, cool. All right, cool. We don't have to kill ourselves. What a treat. What a tremendous gift. Shame. I was looking forward to it. What a shame. 2-0. Or maybe we will get a 2-out pitching change. 2-1, so we can strike. 2 down, 2-1 count here in the bottom of the 8th, but the damage has been done. It's a 5-5 game. Now we force the 9th inning to be exciting. Hopefully the Tigers win. Yeah, it is a long road trip. I think we're still on the road after this game, after this series. Hopefully not, Steel Curtain. Hopefully we get an out here. Then we Tigers score 5 runs in the top of the 9th and win the game. Who knows? Finnegan. Usually sure-handed. Tigers will sell his Torres. No, I don't think so. If anything, Lee would be included in a trade package to go get a much better right-handed third baseman who can hit for power, which is what the Tigers desperately need. And they'll pick up a strikeout, but the damage, like I said, has been done. It's a 5-5 game. Now it's up to the Tigers. Can they get a run here in the top of the 9th to force a save in the bottom of the 9th? We'll see. We'll also probably see the Cubs closer coming to pitch, I would have to assume here. No, both teams lose automatically, David, and one of the players gets sacrificed to the baseball god Moloch if they don't have a winner after 9 innings. It's a coin flip. But both teams officially lose the game. And I think they both get fined like $100 million for next. It's you don't want a tie in baseball. It's about the worst thing that could happen to you spiritually. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, remember the one time the Tigers tied last year? They shot somebody. I can't remember. Was it Ryan Kreidler? They shot him right in the knee. Now he's a Minnesota Twin. Hopefully not, John. Hopefully not. I'm gonna go grab a soda real quick. Be right back. Jacob Webb will come into pitch for the Cubs. Yeah, it was. Cubs bat in the bottom of the 9th, David. The Cubs get last at bats in this game, so that's up to you. But no, the game will play until the winner is decided, David. 1-1. Or 1-2, rather. Shit. What? Bro, first pitch was called a strike. Oh, that sucks. If you want to cash out, it's up to you. I don't gamble, so I don't know. I don't have good advice for gambling. Wish I did. And Outman strikes out. Top of the order, here's McGonagall. So you're good, David. You're good, dude. I've seen 18-inning baseball games before, so they'll play a whole nother baseball game trying to determine who wins this shit. They don't care. It sucks, Jacob. Oh, and 2. Not good. We're not putting up any kind of fight. Looking like we're gonna get walked off. Yeah, and I gotta go to bed soon, dog. I have to fucking get up and work in the morning. What do we got? 0-2. I'm not really wanting extras tonight. I ain't got the tie. That's the second out of the inning. That's not good. McGonagall gets out, 2 away. Here's Torres. Not good. Far too sleepy for extras. Need some runs here from Detroit. Gleyber Torres is up now with 2 away. Sleepy. Somebody sleepy. It's 0-2 now. Do. Yeah, that's what I mean. He was late. I hope the Tigers win, Albert, but it's not looking good. Tigers are batting right now with 2 outs in the top of the 9th in a 5-5 game. 1-2. Yeah, it's an hour earlier in Chicago. I hate that Michigan time is not central as well. It should be. We have no business being East Coast. Everyone the fuck around us except for like Ohio and in parts of Indiana are normal time. 3-2. You know, the only reason Michigan, I believe, is in East Coast is because the auto industry wanted to be on the same time periods as New York. And that's the only reason. And I think Ohio copied us. Like, I'm not even joking a little bit that's the literal reason Michigan is the East Coast. Is so that it could better communicate with what was going on in New York at the boom of the car industry. Like, the correspondences would be a lot easier. By the way, I'm not even joking a little bit. That's why Michigan's in East Coast time. It was a central time for the longest of. It's up to you. I don't give advice on gambling. Gleyber walks. So we got a runner at first with 2 away. Now up is Hao-Yo Lee. They'll have Matt Vierling run for Torres. Athletics or Diamondbacks? I don't know. How are the Diamondbacks looking this year? Probably Athletics, right? Try one. I hope Hao-Yo Lee somehow hits a home run. That shit would be so funny. It's 5-5, top 9. 2 outs in the top of the 9th for Hao-Yo Lee right now. Runner at first. An extra base, and he gets out. Well, all right. Well, time to head to the bottom of the 9th. Not looking good. Kind of looking like the Cubs could walk this one off. All they need is a run. With Swanson, Amaya, and PCA due up 8-9-1. So not exactly the best part of the lineup, but you get to the top of it. 5-5, top 9. Cubs need a run to win. Dang. Not good. One bad pitch and this game's over. Seems like the Cubs are probably going to take, unless they do nothing here. Then suddenly it's extra innings. But I don't know if I'm even going to watch extras, guys. I don't know if I have time. We'll see, though. Should be fine. I just don't fucking want to. It's like, damn, dog, I really don't want to watch extras. Just somebody win now. Trying to go to bed. Bro, hit the bed like this up in my coffin. Because according to some bitch I dated, I'm like Dracula. I'm like a Dracula. Or some shit. I don't even remember what she said. She's like, you're a vampire. And I was like, ooh, that's cool. And I stopped listening to anything she was yelling at me about. And I was like, damn, dog, I'm a vampire. And I was just thinking about all the cool shit I could do if I was actually a vampire. And I was like, damn, I could have a cape. No one would think I was gay for wearing the cape. They'd be like, nice cape. And I'd be like, I'm a vampire. And they'd be like, oh, dang it. You need the Tigers to get back. I mean, I don't know, man. It's the bottom of the ninth. It's 5-5. If they don't, one run and this shit's over with. Yeah, I thought it was cool. I got called a vampire, and apparently it was not a term of endearment. I was like, damn, she should probably not be saying Dracula like that then. Yeah, the UP is like halfway into fucking Minnesota for some reason. And they're like, yeah, this is West Coast. This is Eastern time. No, we're in the bottom of the ninth now. They just threw a strike to Dansby Swanson. Not looking good, Mortec. It's not looking good. Hopefully you didn't put a lot of money on it. Nobody's winning. It's a tie game. I think Dansby Swanson just walked it off, though. Oh, no, it's a leadoff double. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good at all. Darn it. Well, here's Michael Conforto to take on Kenley Jansen. Yeah, Mortec, I think this game's about over with. Well, GG Cubs fans, this ain't looking good. If you're a Cubs fan, make sure you donate some of your winnings to my old live stream. No. Don't actually do that. Keep your money for your degenerate gambling. I don't want it. I make plenty of money just doing this live stream. I'm pretty sure this is going to be like fucking $25 just sitting here talking about baseball for 3 hours. Fucking, this is going to be a good amount of money just from the ads. 0-1. You know those little pop-up things in the chat, and then occasionally if you leave and come back, you'll get some ads? Those are paying pretty good these days. Trader, it's not looking good. That's for darn sure. 1-1. You probably did, Kevin. I can't wait to discover that Kenley Jansen was... I don't know. He's a pretty honest guy, actually. He's just old. He's one of those guys that, like... he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and he'll get a shocking number of like yes votes to people and a very little number of no. He'll be very close to unanimous, I think, Kenley Jansen. He'll probably miss it by like 20 or so, but like I don't really know what any blemishes. If he hits 500, he may get it. You know what I mean? But he won't get unanimous. He'll be close. Why would he get it? Because he's the active saves leader. He hit 500. I think he's third all time in saves. It's just like fucking Rivera and Hoffman are in the 600s, dog. It's not even fair. I know he's had one hell of a career. I don't know if he's actually. I know he's in the top for saves. He's probably one of the best modern closers in baseball. In like the modern era of baseball. Definitely one of the better since the Hoffman and Rivera era. I mean, he's always like 493, like an absurd number. But like he's had a 19-year career, and that's where he got to. Rivera and Hoffman played like 2 to 3 years less than him and have like 100 more saves than he does. Yeah, Cubs probably got this one. It's 2-2 with the runner at second, nobody out. We're still on the same batter, 3-2. Not good. This is a 9-hitter too. We should have gotten him. This is a tough one to pull off. That leadoff double is going to kill us unless we just strike everybody out. And really, all that takes is a fucking single, and we're cooked. Swanson's shortstop. He's got good speed. Your $10 parlay. Damn, that's rough. Sucks you can't cash it out. No, they got the runner to third, though. Son of a bitch. No, he needs to go back. And then the runner tags over to third. It was a long fly out to center field. The runner to third, one away. Now up, Pete Crow Armstrong with the winning run, 90 feet away. Fuck. Do you buy the Tigers dip right here? Do you just like put money in right now? Are they going to do a pitching change? I don't think they can they? No, okay, I don't think they. Yeah, they're just doing a mound visit. I do not speak Spanish. I speak only the Queen's English. You need to be a professional commentator. I wish I could. Problem is, they you can't do. Are they doing a pitching change? There's no way, right? He just got in the game. Right? No, they are. No way, dude. Oh my god, there's no draws in baseball. Oh, dude, this is so fucking lame to make us sit through a pitching change right now. Yeah, if they can pick up 2 quick. Oh, never mind. Okay, they didn't. All right, never mind. All right, we're good. I thought they literally. I was like, why are they doing that? It doesn't look good for the Tigers for the 100th time. Here's Suzuki now with runners at the corners and one away. Need a double play here. It's not looking good, but no, it's not looking good for the Tigers. Cubs only, they fucking let Pete go to second. So basically now there's no double play. The double play has been removed. Not good. Runners at second, third, one away. 5-5 score. Cubs need a singular run to win the game here in the bottom of the 9th. Tigers really could use a couple strikeouts here. Ball one. The Cubs are batting. The hitter is Suzuki. Ball two. 2-1 on Suzuki, son of Ichiro. His uncle created Suzuki Automotives. Car company. What's up, Bentley? Hand who bats? Right now for the Cubs, it's Suzuki. It's ball 3-3-1. Fuck, dude. About to load him up. Oh, I'm so fucking tired. What time is this shit? 11:30. Oh boy, I'm sleepy. Not looking good, Casino. Not looking good, Creator. 3-2. Hey, they got a strike. Lindsey Fry. Potentially. Yeah, you were on like your mom's account or your sister's. Hey, they got Suzuki swinging. Oh, shit. Here's Bush in the bottom of the ninth. Runners at second and third. Do you walk Bush to go after? I don't know who you go after here. Bregman? Yeah, probably, right? You just probably walk Bush, right? And just go after Bregman with the base. What's the difference? You know what I mean? No reason for Jansen to. Oh, now there actually is going to be a pitching change. Oh, jeez. Well. Oh no, okay, we're good to go. How the hell did he? How are we not having to? We're good somehow. Why are they pitching to Bush? Just walk him. Go after fucking Bregman. I don't like this. 0-1 here on Bush. Well, I thought that was the second mound visit this half inning, but I guess it was only the first by the coach. Ball 1. 1-1. Two one. Two one count, runners at second and third. That'll be fouled away to remain 2-2, or it'll be 2-2 now. Yeah, we have a lot of fucking people in here. What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. It's 5-5 in the bottom of the ninth. There's two away. It's a 2-2 count. Bush the hitter, Jansen the pitcher. A lot of tension. Can we wiggle out of this situation? Any mistake loses it for the Tigers. Ball 3. 3-2. A Bush battery. You believe Kevin does. Pretty tight right now. 3-2. Full count. Don't really want to load him up, but hey, Bregman's up. And they walked him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ninth inning is taking forever, dude. Bases loaded for Bregman. We'll see how this goes. Cashed out 13 leg parlay. I was waiting for the Tigers, but hey, you might luck out if the Tigers end up losing. Just, I'm just such a sleepy guy. I gotta be up at like 6 in the morning, dog. Well, things ain't looking good. Almost fucking hit that guy in the head, dude. Get that cutter under control, Canley. You just got an ad. Yeah, the chats will sometimes get them. You shouldn't get them in like during the stream though. Ball 3. Oh boy, not good. Canley about to walk in the winning run. A literal walk off. Well, if he throws a strike, it's probably going to be served out. He got away with one. All right. Surprised that wasn't swung at, to be honest. 3-1. Not like this, Canley. Give up a hit or something. Give up a real fucking out. Give a real. Let him hit a grand slam or something. Fuck this. I don't want to lose like this. All right, good job. 3-2. All right. Bregman just don't even really want to swing right now. He's like, maybe. I don't know. I'll just stand here. He fouls that one off. It'll be 3-2 again. Another foul. We'll have another 3-2. Hooray! We struck him out. Let's go to the 10th inning. I hate it. Ugh. I hate extras so fucking much. I hope the Tigers aren't up to their normal bullshit switching pitchers every 5 seconds. Green, Dingler, and Carpenter due up here in the top of the 10th. That means Lee will be at second. So Hao-Yo Lee will head over to second base. Green, Dingler, and Carpenter will hit. We'll see how everything plays. We're heading to overtime, boys. Tigers survived the leadoff double and they strand him. Yeah, Canley just struck the side out somehow. What a surprise. Yeah, and Alex Bregman will be the guy at second. He can't run for shit for them. I don't know. What's the if you have a good cash out? All right, I'm gonna go rip a bogey a few times. Be right back. Top of the 10th coming up. Be right back. 2 seconds. Ball one. Ball one. It's a 5-5 game. Who knows who's gonna win? 1-2 on Riley Green. Thornton is the pitcher for the Cubs. Oh, damn it. Catch that shit. Foul ball. I don't know where you'd find it. I just use the I've just been watching through the legitimate MLB TV thing they have. Oh no, who got hurt? Oh, it looks like one of the Cubs did. Oh, come on, don't be serious. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Yeah, they get a ghost runner at second in the regular season. It's to speed it up because sometimes extra innings can go forever if they don't have this. It becomes a real problem after a minute. I think the Cubs pitcher just got an injury. I can't tell who got hurt. Who's the injured party? If you're watching the actual cast, I don't have it open anymore. I shut it off angrily. I'm guessing I just saw we have to sit through a fucking pitcher warm up. Oh my god, dude, this is fucking awful. This is the worst pitching luck I've ever seen in a game. We've had like 4 innings of 2-out pitching changes. Now we have to sit through this fuck ass shit because the pitcher got hurt. Gotta sit through some dude warming entirely up. Fucking brutal, dude. I don't care that he got hit by the ball. Toughen up. The ground ball, he's fine. Now we gotta watch some idiot fucking warm up, and I'm so fucking tired, dude. This is gonna add another 10 minutes to this game. I just want to go to bed. I'm gonna just rest my eyes for a little bit. If I got high, I'd fall asleep. 5-5 right now. Why isn't that guy throwing warm-up pitches? Assad is in the pitch. He is the son of controversial leader of Syria, Bashar al-Assad. This is Javier, his son. I don't even think those last names are spelled correctly, but it's funny. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, I'll be right back. Actually playing baseball yet? No, it's still. I'll kill myself. What's up, H? What's up, HB? Yeah, it's a good stream tonight. I'm surprised. If I smoked, the problem is I'd fall asleep. I have no problem watching the game. I'm enjoying the game. I just hate the pitching changes. I hate pitching stuff. It's mostly also because I'm tired. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't. I'm glad we didn't sign Bregman long term for Detroit. We didn't fall for that. I'm so glad. The probably isn't going to be much of a post game wrap up for me tonight. It'll probably just be like, and the game is over. Good night. Yeah, it's 11:45 where I'm at. I got to be up at like 6. That sucks. What do you think it's why do y'all think it's taking this games? What? What do you mean? I don't understand what you're asking. For next year they should give Bregman about 100 million. That, take care of it. All that really matters is the W. Exactly. That's how I feel, Kenny. God damn, they're really letting this guy warm up. He should be good by now. Jesus Christ, he's had 5 straight minutes. I hope the Tigers win. I mean, they have a runner at first and third with nobody out. All they got to do is hit a sac fly with Dingler, Carp, or Torkelson. And then they could at least get one. To be fair, one of these guys should actually hit a home run and make it 8-5, and then we can win that way. You leaving at 6 a.m., Kenny? You got to wake up soon. 4 a.m., unless you're already all packed and ready to go. All right, looks like they're about to start playing again. The pitcher that started the inning got hit by a comebacker, and they took him out the game. So they had to bring in a new guy. And when a new pitcher comes in due to injury, they get as long as they want to warm up. It's kind of how that all plays out, technically. Come on, just somebody hit a sac fly. Dingler, you've basically been the whole offense tonight. You can just do the work. It'd be nice if they could score more than 2. I can't show the real game. That's against the law. 1-2. It would be really nice if he could have 3 home runs and 5 RBI in one game. I just need a sac fly here so we're not so we can take a lead. 1-2. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a strikeout, isn't it? I think so, Kenny. Ours isn't going to be much better, but we didn't pitch a lot of long innings, I guess. I can see that going either way, that pitch. I have no idea if it's a strike or not. Three-two. All right. Tigers won that challenge. That means the Cubs don't have any more challenges left in extra innings, which is nice. Hell yeah, Dingler came through. That ball was right down the middle. He might have hit a 3rd home run. Nope, just a ground ball. Might have even been a double play. Either way, we scored a run. It's 6-5. Oh, no, wait. They tried to take it home. All right. Nobody got out there, it looks like. Everybody's safe. 6-5. Runner at first and second. Nobody out for the Tigers. Here's Kerry Carpenter. Dingler's a very good player. Damn, Kenny. You're going to be gone for a little bit. Hopefully we do well while you're gone. All right, we got 2 on, 1 out. Let's see if the old Carp, who's super due for something here. Scary Carey hasn't done anything scary in a minute. He's due for a bomb right now. Just blast one here to make it 9-5. Fuck it. Ball 1. He supposedly already beat the Tigers, right? Who's he? Come on, Scary Carry. A rare appearance. Do something. You've been quiet for a minute. He's just due to do something. He just hasn't fucking clobbered a ball in a minute. It's ball two. Cubs can't challenge that one. 2-0. Who was hitting? Kerry Carpenter. They call him Kerry Bonds, Scary Carry, and he gets a hit. All right, everybody moves up 90 feet. All right. We love to see that. Oh, fielding error by Nico Horner. All right. Bases loaded, nobody out. We'll take an error. Bases full for old Spenny Two Bats. Bases loaded, nobody out for Mr. Torkelson himself. We're about to find a grand slam coming. Yeah, just put it in play. Right now, we just need the ball in play. And I really hope Torque doesn't just try to clobber one here. Though, to be fair. Oh, Carp is hurt. Nice. God damn it. Sorry, future. A Torque, but like Torque actually, in this instance, this is the one moment where you're like, actually, of all times, Torque, you should probably try to hit a grand slam right here. It's like, of all your at bats, Torque, this is the one time where it's like, yeah, just swing at the fence 3 times. We don't. If you strike out, it's probably okay. Yeah, it's if you betted the under, it's probably not going to happen now. It looks like this game could get ugly. Unless the Tigers don't do anything here. It's possible. Bases loaded don't mean shit for us usually. Come on, Torque. Do something, dude. For the one time. Give us a Torque slam. Show me potato salad. Aw. Hey, a base hit. All right, that'll get 2 in. It'll be 8-5. All right, Torque has cleared him up a little bit. Yeah, Carp will probably have to sit for a little bit. All right, it's 8-5. And there's still nobody out. Runners at second and third. You put 250 on the Tigers, and the Tigers would have come back. Hell yeah, dog. And Cubs come back? Yeah, of course they can. The Tigers just rose from the dead out of nowhere here in the 10th. They did some Undertaker shit, just sat up. Here's McKinstry now. Ah, dude, are they doing a pitching thing? Mound visit. Oh my God, so many fucking mound visits in this game. I swear to God, dude, from the 7th inning on, it's been every other out there's a mound visit. Holy crap, Ola. Oh. So sick of mound visits right now, dude. Yeah, they came back. Who would have thought? All the way back. Now we just can't blow. I think we just bring in Kiter Montero for the bottom of the 10th and just try to win with him pitching. Bentley, I feel the exact same way, my friend. If the Tigers can pick up these 2 more runs, it's like, all right, we probably got this. Come on, McKinstry. It's been a good game, Ken. It's been a fun one. Blown leads, comebacks. Charge, hog, last inning bad. Pitching Wednesday. Oh, shit. How do Cubs win? They have to score some runs in the bottom of the 10th. McKinstry goes down looking. 1 away. Sorry about that, future. Ontario. I read that, Kenny. Yeah, I seen you saw that. 1 away. Here's Outman. Outman up with 1 on, or with 1 out and 2 on. Runners are at second and third. Raw's in Detroit tonight. Nice. 2-0. All 3. Oh my god. Kind of seems like he's about to get walked. 3-1 on called strike. Come on, get some more runs. Do something, boys. 1 out, 2 on. And that's a strike 2. Fouled away. Probably safe to go to bed, can you? NFL commercials, you kind of are used to it. Fucking pitching changes are annoying, dude. Outman strikes out, 2 away. Top of the order, here's Kevin McGonigal. Got a weird feeling we're about to see a pitching change. No? All right. I can't read anything you're saying, future. Nobody has any idea what you're saying, bud. Two down, 2 on. Here's McGonigal. All right, Cubs must be in a race with the way they are managing this game. Yeah, Cubs are in a death race for the for the NL Central. They intentionally walk McGonigal to go after Matt Vierling. Let's see if this is a good decision or not. Respect to Kevin McGonigal for getting the walk. I wonder who's closing this one down. They just don't want McGonigal to hit off a righty with 2 guys in scoring position. That seems like a pretty smart move to walk him. Bases loaded, 1-2 count for Vierling. He came in because I think Thornton got hurt. Bob Otto remained 1-2. Holton. I figured it would be Holton. I just didn't know because he pitched yesterday. All right, well, we'll head to the bottom of the 10th. Hopefully the Tigers can get 3 outs. 8-5 Tigers lead here into the bottom of the 9th, or bottom of the 10th. They need to get 3 big outs here against, who do we got coming up? Happ, Horner, and Ramirez. It'll be Happ, Horner, and Ramirez, save for any pinch hitting, with Bregman at second base to begin the inning. So, quite the fun setup for the, so Happ, Horner, and Ramirez. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna rip the rest of that cig from earlier. Have a good night, everyone who's going to bed. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. All one. 1-0. Need to get some outs. Let's hope we can find them. Come on, ground ball. Fly out, something. Fucking just get outs. Hooray, 1 away. That's a fly out. Not deep enough to move up Bregman. Hap flies out, 1 away. Now up is Horner. Runner at second, 1 down. I like wooden bats. They sound better. Metal bats do drive the ball far as shit, though. Strike 1. Damn, we're one of the last 4 games on. This is some bullshit, dude. Foul ball. It's 0-1 on Horner. Come on, ground ball out. Yeah, they're not bad. They had a really rough run due to injuries early in the year. Their record really isn't indicative of the season they've had. Well, it kind of is, but at the same point, it's also like, well, I don't know, the fucking 20 injuries at one time is pretty bad. 1-2. Yeah, we had 21 of our starters on the injured list at the exact same point in May. Within 2 weeks, we lost 20 starters. Yeah, did you guys lose 20 to 21 of your starters? You know that all we had left was like Riley Green, Torkelson, Dingler, and like Jack Flaherty. Do you understand we didn't have our entire offense for the month of May? Yeah, it's there was a 30-minute rain delay. Yeah, I don't really care, dude. We lost our entire team for a month. That's why our record is bad. And we also lost all of our pitchers except Framber Valdez and Jack Flaherty. No, we lost all of our starters, but they just came back. We didn't have Casey Mize for about a month and a half. We didn't have Skubal for about a month. We didn't have there's some we still don't have Jackson Joe. We didn't have Troy Melton until fucking middle of June. Yeah, you don't want to play injuries with the team like that's actually had some really bad injuries this year. We've had 21 starters on the injured list. in 1 month. That's why we were bad. We're actually one of the best teams in baseball since June 1st, when the team got healthy. 0-2. Runners at first and third, 1 away. We still don't have Javi Baez back yet. And we just lost Kerry Carpenter and Casey Mize yet again. 0-2. And we've rebounded from our very rough May when everybody got hurt at the exact same time. See, and I don't know if you guys in Chicago have had the same luck. All of our injuries happened in the exact same week against the Royals. It was one series. We lost 15 dudes in a 3-game run. I'm not even kidding, by the way. We lost our whole fucking team. Uh-oh. That's 1. 2. Is that a double play? Or did they only get the 1? They only got the 1. So it'll be 8-6 with the runner at first, it looks like. Javi's back in Lakeland. That's good. Yeah, you lost 2 of your starters. We don't have our 5th starter in Jackson Jobe. We didn't get Troy Melton back till a month ago. We lost Tarek Skubal for a month. Casey Mize just got hurt again, and we've only had him for a month of the season. The only pitchers we've had stay healthy are fucking Jack Flaherty missed about a week or 2. The only pitcher we've had stay healthy, and then Framber got hurt. I don't think any of our starters actually have been healthy all year. I think we've lost every one of our starting pitchers at some point this year. That's another hit. Not good. It'll be 1st and 3rd. Why do we keep holding out against righties? Nice. So it obviously hasn't affected your season if you're 56-43. Oh yeah, his grandma died, but he missed time because of that. Yeah, can we get this fucking guy out of here? Why did we bring him in? He sucks against righties. What are we doing? Uh-huh. Yeah, so by the way, we lost our entire offense except 3 guys. Do you understand how bad that is to lose all of your other offense except 3 guys and then all of the backups got hurt too? Do you know we were running people up here from AA to be our actual stuff? Do you know how bad that actually is for a team? We had guys like Jahmai Jones starting every single day for us. I don't think people understand how bad that situation was in May for the Tigers. We had dudes who suck in AAA coming up having to bat for us just because we didn't have nobody. Well, the Tigers are doing a little pitching powwow right now. It's 1st and 3rd. It's 8-6. Tigers need 1 out to win the game. If they could pull this off, that'd be very nice. Just please don't give up a home run to Carson Kelly. Eating out. How much time is left? Technically an unlimited amount. There is no time limit in baseball. There is an out left for the Cubs. Or they can score 3 runs here. Here's Kelly, the catcher, which is Carson Kelly. Former Tiger. A lot of drama. And it looks like a ground out. Is it over? Hooray! Holy shit, it's finally done. All right, GG's to the Cubs fans. That was one hell of a fucking marathon, boys. Good game. Good games, Cubs fans. That was fun. Tigers will take it 8-6 in 10 innings. Holy shit. Both teams used a dickload of pitchers. Good offense all around. See you. Have fun at week, Kenny. Or have fun at camp, Kenny. Have a good week. Yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping up. All right, everybody. That was fun. We'll be live again for tomorrow's game. I'm gonna get out of here. You just won $1,000, $10,000. Make sure you put some money on me. Don't forget about me out here. Yeah, that was a tight game. Tigers are 47 and 53 now. We're getting closer and closer. Yeah, that's game. Tigers win. I thought that was over. You guys, I thought the bottom of the ninth. I was like, damn, dude, they got a guy at third with 1 out. We're fucked. What a good win. GG's, everybody. Good game. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to get out of here because I have a headache and I want to go to sleep. So that was a long one. That took till 12:30 almost. Well, 12:10. Yeah, great job, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the chats. Thanks for the likes. That was a fun game. It's always fun chatting ball, talking shit. Yeah, good game. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. It was a fun time. Thank you to anyone who subscribed. We're getting pretty close to 10K. We're like 40 away or so. Yeah, appreciate it, y'all. Thank you very much. Thanks. Go Tigers, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for Game 2. Hopefully, we win Game 2 and take the series. All right, see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers, especially when we win, especially in extras. Have a good night. Bye-bye.